probably sounds like a rainforest in here because of all the fish tank filters. Oh, goodness me. For some people to come on. Hello guys, how are we tonight? Hope we're all doing well. Oh, what's everyone been up to today? Oh, I'm trying to just turn that heater down, otherwise you guys see me melt into a puddle of liquid. Oh. Start melting. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Let's get adjusting the table. So, how is everybody today? How did I know yesterday wasn't exactly as eventful as the first one, but people were not reading the title of "It is not readings tonight. We are doing mentoring," but that's okay. We're here to do readings tonight. So, if you do ask a question, make sure that you actually stay till the end because I will read it, and if you miss it, then that's not anyone else's fault but your own. I'm sorry, but yeah, Jessie Cat, I know I can always rely on you to be one of the first commenters on my live. How are you going? How are you? How are we doing today? We're good. Can't complain. I got through the rest of my washing, which is good. I got clean clothes again, but it just doesn't stop. Washing never ever stops. It's ridiculous. But yes. So, how is everybody doing? Let me know where you're from, what you have been going through the last couple of weeks, and how everything's been feeling since these portals up there have been opening. So, I'm not too sure on a lot of astrology, but what I do know is that the 8th of something, I don't even know what it was, but the last 4 weeks have been busy in the cosmos, we'll put it that way. So, yeah, it's interesting. I love astrology. I love numerology. I love all that kind of stuff. It's very accurate. So, as I've said, I've actually started doing the numerology reports. I've added them to my services. So, okay. I've got not many comments. We've got 2 comments and we've got 11 viewers. So, what is going on? I can't really read for people if they don't comment. Jessica, New Mexico, it's 3:53 a.m. Do you ever sleep? Do you ever sleep? I mean, I'm a night owl too, but that's ridiculously, I'm not really actually because I do the same thing sort of. Yeah. All right. So from New Mexico, it is actually, what's the time yet? 7:53 p.m. here in Australia. So yeah, it's feels a lot later than it is for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but it happens. So I'm just going to introduce myself quickly. So I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney. For those of you who don't know me, I use all my clairsensors in all of my readings. I use, can't think of all of them at the top of my head right now, but you get the gist. I'm also a universal healer, and I'm also a past life reader. I do heal pain as well. I read auras and energy. I do everything and anything except legal and health because I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I'm very spiritual. I love to be here to be a guide and a friend to you guys. And I'm also, don't know if I've mentioned this already, but a mentor for psychic development and spiritual awakening. If you need any assistance with anything, that's why I kind of come on live on the Tuesday nights. So that if you guys have any questions, then yeah, I'm going to try and probably create a group where we all are on video chat so I can actually get, communicative with you guys and I'm not just waiting for a reply. Okay. So we've got Shalisa. We'll call you Shalisa. Okay. We'll just go through some hellos when we get some more comments because people are just watching and not commenting. But yeah. Okay. So I've got my cards with me today as always, but I don't have to use the cards. I can. It's up to you. I have a pretty good intuition, so I can just ask questions and answer that if you want to ask some questions. So it's like, yeah, walking encyclopedia. Okay. All right. So now we've got some comments. We can actually start some readings. Okay. So Jets Cat did mention today that I'm really drained right now. I know the feeling. I know the feeling about being drained. And I think it's like whenever anyone comments on that sort of thing, I resonate with it a lot too, because it's like whenever masses are actually feeling the same thing, it's because of ascension upgrades. It's DNA upgrades as well, which happen through the sun. And a lot of the time too, when the sun's having solar flares, that's when we're getting most of our DNA upgrades, which is making us feel drained. So I hope that helps and gives you a bit of an answer there. So Shalisa, we've got, hi, how are you? I would love to hear what you have for me. Beautiful. Oh, you're nice. Okay, so I feel that with you lived in a house at one point that was very fancy, not fancy, but like as a kid, you'd think it would be pretty fancy because I feel like that would be like, forgive me for asking, but like were you raised around people with money? Because I feel like that was a place with palm trees and they had a really nice lavish house. That's what I'm being shown, and I feel like it could be your house as a child or your parents' house. I don't know if it's a grandparent's house, but definitely a parent. Parents' house. I don't think grandparents. But yeah, if you could validate that, that'd be great for me. But I am seeing palm trees and a black driveway with black like concrete and black bricks, so to speak. So let me know. If not, then tough on me then, I guess. Please give me a validation or a feedback if you can. That would be wonderful. I'd greatly appreciate that. And whoever shares the live out, I'm actually going to make it tough on myself and for you guys. Whoever shares gets a reading. I want to stop it at the first one. So whoever got the reading is the lucky one because I actually just remembered that was what I was going to do from the start. So you need to share me out to get a reading. And make sure that you say shared, please. Shared, and then ask your question. Okay? So, yeah. Until then, I'll be doing guidance and readings. You need to be share, please. Share me out, tag your friends, get everybody involved. Okay, so share me out, Shalissa, and I'll read for you. But I'm just going to go to a different comment quickly. Hey, beautiful. Hope you're well. Where I am blocked spiritually, I see, hear, and feel, and get the feelings, but I can't seem to put it together. Can you tell me about my beautiful 11-year-old grandson? He's so angry sometimes. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so we're going to start with the putting things together. It just comes with getting. So with me, for example, I'm just using myself as an example because I get all these images from different spirits, but I have to kind of allocate where it's going. I feel like with you, it's a very similar thing. So when you can't put it together, you could be getting one image from one person, another image from another person. They've got nothing to do with each other, but because you've seen that one on or next to each other, or in sequence with each other, it does not mean that that's the case. Okay, so I feel that the blocks that you have, I do feel are very self-inflicted because you don't believe in yourself. Okay, like our gifts are there, your gifts are there. They don't get taken away from us. We're here. We're born with these gifts, or something. Something happens to us where we get these abilities or gain these abilities. I don't feel that you're getting a lot of things, aren't you? You're getting a whole heap of different stuff, but just go with it. Doesn't mean it's all from the one spirit and the one message. Hope that helps, though. Okay, Jesse Cat, when will my manifestation become real? I think you've lost focus on the manifestation itself and more focusing on when it's going to happen. So you've kind of just annihilated your own manifestation, if that makes sense. Like, you just focus on it. It will happen when it's ready and when it's supposed to happen. Okay, so your higher self will make sure it happens, just not before you're ready. Okay. Viv Giles, hi, could I get some guidance, please? Yes, you can. All right, so make sure you share me out, guys, please. Share me out because I've just got a habit of just keep reading, and I know that you guys would be, well and truly taking advantage of that, not sharing, but please share. Okay, share. Now, guidance with you. I feel that you are very lost in the direction that you actually want to go in life. And I feel that, that there's something that's happened recently and you've kind of got a whole different perspective on how you can live your life and make your own decisions. And I feel it wasn't something you might have been looking forward to before, but I feel like you are now. So it's a beautiful new fresh start, if that makes sense. Hope it does. Okay, make sure you share, guys, please. I just read you, Viv, so thank you for sharing. Was the palm trees in the black driveway also for me, hon? Give me 2 seconds. I'll just go up the top and check. You were the first reading. What? Yeah, I think you were. Yep. Yeah, that was you. That's what I read for. All right, so going back down here. Thank you for sharing. All right, so Sue Gray, thank you for sharing. Bridget Irwin, we've got good day to you. It's 10:54 in Aberdeen. I've been thinking of my loved ones in heaven so much, and any message would be amazing. We are here. We are around you 24/7. Stop feeling that we're not. That's the first thing that I got from a very loud, obnoxious pair of people. I think they could be your grandparents or someone maybe like that, but they were like, I feel like they were a couple or married. So they were very loud. They were almost the loudest on the street when they were around. They're no shame. But they were very, very loyal and very protective of their family. So let me know if this is for you, and if it resonates with anybody else, then let me know. Okay. Thank you for sharing, guys. Please share. Okay. All right. So yeah. Thank you, sweetie. Pam. Thank you, sweetie. Spot on. Do you see why my grandson is so angry? Bullies. I feel like is he on the spectrum at all? I feel like he may be, but there's something different about him, like I feel when people are different, they're going to be picked on. They're not going to blend into normal society. That's not why they're there. So they're never going to be able to blend into society. And I feel like that's a big anger issue for your son because he feels like so the odd one out. And I feel that these friends aren't stable. These friends aren't quite, they're just kids. Okay, so I hope this helps. I hope this does. But, just be there. Encourage him to talk and encourage him to, if he doesn't want to talk to anybody, then maybe you can go see a counsellor. And try and make it fun if he's a young'un, if that makes sense. I know that counselling's not really exactly a fun thing, but if you find him on a personality, then, yeah, it can make it a bit more of a lighter experience. Okay. Did you share it, Dean? If you did, I can read for you, but make sure you go shared. You tell me that it's shared, and I'll read for you, okay? Sharon McGregor. Hi, Bree is listening in. Well, okay. Fortunately, I cannot resonate. That's okay. That's all right. No dramas at all. Thank you for validating that for me anyway. Hopefully it'll be for somebody else. That's just what I was saying. So I get what I'm shown. But I'm sure it will be for somebody else here. Okay, darling. Sorry, darling. You did share, Dean. Okay, so Dean, I'll go back up to you here. So any guidance for the present, please, Bree? Look, stop trying to run around at 1,000,000 miles an hour trying to get everything done, because I feel that everything that you're trying to get done, you're looking around going, why is nothing getting done? I know that doesn't really make much sense, but it's like time with you is like a weird warp at the moment, and it's like it's like you timeline quantum leaping. Yeah, I think you're quantum leaping. So, or you timeline shifting. So you're able to kind of like experience being at a different time at a different zone at the same time and being in the present self, because we're multidimensional. So we can actually go into, that's kind of what deja vu is. It's kind of all the parallel universes coming into the one. That's what I believe anyway. I believe that with you, that's kind of where, things are going to be happening with you. If that makes sense. Those things are going to take off. Things are going to really take off soon. So, yeah. Okay. Jessica, any important messages from my guides? What's coming in the future? Honestly, I think that this question is asked a lot by a lot of people every time anyone goes live. So why don't you think of something a bit more specific? Make it a bit challenging for me, guys. Come on. I'm not ignoring you, but just, I'll come back to you when I see that you've commented again. All right. So, Bridget, Aaron, thank you. You're welcome. What are you thanking me for? Mum and Dad. Oh, right. Mum and Dad. Was that your mum and dad? Oh, right. At the start. I read for you at the start, didn't I? Yeah. Hang on. Let me go up and find the comment. Yeah, okay. So I did actually agree. So that was your parents. Were they, I'm just hearing a foreign language. Like, I don't think it was Italian, but it was like possibly Wog, or maybe like, but they were very like feisty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see, like, I don't feel that any Croatian would be in there, but the Croatian would be a good way to describe the temperaments of these loving people around you. But you're very much protected. You've got nothing to worry about. And if anybody is giving you a hard time, these people that are behind you in spirit, loving you and protecting you, are going to make things very difficult for the person that are making your life hard. And it's almost like when people do come over, if they don't like them, they'll just they'll leave and they won't come back, and you can't quite figure out why. Do you know what I mean? Let me know about that. That'd be interesting. Okay, so bear with me. Okay. All right. Chloe Gleason here. We got, hey, honey, anything for me? I'm stuck in our ship, not too sure what to do, and my ex-father's being a horrible and will not stop. How do I put this nicely? It won't. And you're going to have to put up with it until he's 18, until your kids are 18. Unfortunately, and I know that you know that, and it's like, why are you stating the obvious, Bree? But you have to understand that, because the sooner that's understood, the sooner it's going to be that the parents hopefully are both intelligent enough to actually just be like, okay, so can we just not be children and just do it like adults? Doesn't always work like that though. All right, you just need to be the mature one, rise above it. Don't get caught into the drama, and just don't feed into it. And talk to him when you have to. Like, say for example, he's gone out for the weekend, or he's like, Roman's dad will only ring me when he's on his way over to pick him up, or if he needs something for school. That's it. So I feel that should be sort of something. And you can get that in an agreement with mediation if you're in Australia. And if you're not in Australia, there'd be something similar. There'd be something similar for you, okay? Let me know. Okay, thank you. Doesn't give me much validation, mate, but thank you. Thank you for saying thank you. All right. So, Pam. Hi, sweet. He is a sweetie. He's a beautiful boy with so much love, but hurts so easily. He's very empathic then. Okay, so all empaths and all healers share the same sort of story as your little boy here. So I'm pretty sure everybody here can relate to that. And he's not going to understand it until he's a lot older. But I do feel that he's going to be quite gifted. Just nurture it and see where it goes, okay? Just you can see that. I love you, girl, man. You're funny as. I'd love to meet you one day. Something that's see when I have my next child. I don't feel like you're going to unless you have something removed, or you have to stop taking something, or just something's preventing it at the moment. But it's obviously contraception. But when that stops being taken, then I suppose you have another baby. So is that a trick question? Did I pass? Let me know. Amy Joelle Freeman. Hello. Thank you for joining me, sweetie. Jessica Campbell. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Shared lives to get readings, guys. Yes. Share lives to get readings. Thank you for reminding me, Jessica. I need to have you as my admin, not my admin, sorry, my moderator, so that you can, my mind's very ADHD. I kind of go off track a little bit. You can keep me on track by, share lives, guys. Oh, right. We're talking about live sharing. Oh, God. This is very entertaining. I love coming up here. It's funny as. Okay. So Amy Joel Freeman. Hi, Bree. Any messages from AJ and my brother, Jason? No, because I feel like I've said what I had to already last live not last live, but last week. I don't want to just sit here and pull shit out of thin air for you. I'm sorry. I don't get much for that one. But I do love you, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I just don't want to, piss in your pocket, so to speak. Okay, so Chloe Gleason, what do I do about my relationship? My partner just doesn't care. Look, you need to be honest and ask yourself, is this a relationship that you are wanting to be in because of things that you've been through as in traumatic events? Or do you love the guy? Because if you don't love the guy, then don't, when I say don't love the guy, I mean talking about relationships in general. Do you know what I mean? I feel that you love him, but I don't feel that he's in love with you. And I really hate to be the bearer of bad news when I say that. I really do. I'm so sorry to say that, but I don't feel like the in love part is there. The loyalty is on one side, I feel, or there's there has been loyalty issues with one of you in the past, but I don't feel that there's equal reciprocated effort there. I hope this helps, love. Oh, far out. Jessica, I'm talking about like if you've got the depot or the mirrors, can you not make me talk about contraception up here on this live? My goodness, girlfriend. But yes, something taken out, like it could be like, you get the marina taken out if that's what you got. I don't know. I've never used it. I don't know if I'm even talking about the right one. Oh dear. Okay, so Bridget, my parents are glad. I can't pronounce that. I'm gonna have to get. Okay. I think that it's hilarious that you thought Croatian, but I can see why the temperament fits them. Her mum passed in February, joining dad and sister. It's great they're all together, and thanks for the validation. Amazing they're looking after us. Looking after you guys. That's like your spiritual bodyguards over there, bro. Honestly, like they're it's like if they don't like somebody, they'll stand behind you and you'll have no idea what's going on. You have absolutely no clue what's going on. But what I'm being shown is that, they'll pull scary faces to this person, just absolute shit out of me and believe. They'll just sit there and act like it never happened. Because they just say, well, it's best for you. But that's just possibly one thing that's actually might have happened, or it could, but that's just the kind of thing that would, be happening when you are around people that they don't like. All right, so Rexy, any messages for me, please? Anything specific would be great. Please give me something specific. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. All right. Sue Gray, I'm not too happy where I live anymore. Too many memories and trying to move, but financially difficult. Look, I think that's the case with everybody with how greedy people are getting in the world at the moment. Okay, prices are skyrocketing at the moment. There's nothing that you can get for a snack under $5 at the moment. It's going to be like this for a while, and it's going to get a little bit harder before it gets easier. Okay, but it will get easier. You can do it. I do believe you can do it. You just need to give yourself the motivation and not give up halfway if it's not going the way you like, or if it's not going down as quickly as you would like. I hope this helps, love. 2 seconds, I'm going to get comfy up. Oh, that was my foot. That really hurt, man. But that's okay. Oh, okay, now I'm going to just distract myself from the pain and just continue on reading, okay? Shalisa, give me a specific question, honey, okay? Shivi, okay. If you have Facebook, jump over to my psychic medium Brianna Wilson page, and then that way you can actually see, I can see the comments here, but it's like I want you to be part of my little community. So come on over. All right, so He is my boyfriend. Oh, but hang on. Hi, is my boyfriend the best marriage partner for me, or arranged marriage is best for me? I'm going to be honest with you, because the first thing that came to me when I was reading this was the boyfriend marriage is the best for you. Because you're not, I don't feel that you'd be happy being told who to marry, because I do feel that you fall in love with somebody just as anyone's luck, bad luck, then your parents would introduce you. This is your new husband. Could you imagine that? Like, I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but it's always a possibility, I guess. I don't feel that the arranged marriages are going to work, and I don't feel like you're going to be happy. That's what I keep getting shown, that you're not going to be happy. Okay, because your heart will be somewhere else. Your heart will belong to someone else. Okay. Chloe Gleason, yep, you're spot on. Even with the kids, he's got no time for them. He says he loves us, but has been caught flirting a couple of times. Get rid of him. Chuck him out in the bin. Yep, midnight tonight. Just get rid of him. Honestly, you can deserve so much better. Honestly, like, there's nothing better than loyalty, and loyalty is not very common these days, unfortunately. As sad as it is. Okay, so, but my bad. Jessica says hands. Do you see me owning Joe and owning a big home? Sorry, I'm not sure that. Read that again. Do you see me owning and Joe owning a big home? And I've been seeing it in a dream. Yeah, I do. Is it like a 2-story house that you've been seeing, like a cream or a beige color, or like a sandy, like a light white kind of color? I'm not too sure, but I feel like it's a lighter colored house. And I feel like it's a 2-story house. I don't feel like you're going to have any acreage, but I do feel like you'll have a substantially big backyard too. Okie dokie. We got Raylan. We'll just call you Raylan. Would love any messages on career. I feel that you're at a bit of a crossroads of not really wanting to know where you're going to go. And like, I'm being shown that you're still on a path of one way, but you're looking at branching out to see what else there is out there for you. And the fear of not being good at anything else that you might try is just going to, I feel like that's what's stopping you. You have more potential than you realize. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Twiggy Boo, good morning. Do you see me becoming a military nurse? Look, if you work on hard enough for it, yes, but I don't feel that it's going to be something that you're going to pursue forever. I think that you will get experience out of it, yes, and you know, I don't feel that there's going to be a lifetime thing. No, I'm sorry to say. Jesse Cat, you saw a ghost today, bro. I'm a medium. I always no. I see energy. I can always see energy, but it was so distinguished. I said, Harley, can you see this? And it's like it was full on started commando crawling across the ground. I'm like, I can see you, right? And it stops, and it's like, and it's, I said, you can see this, right? And it was like gas, like when you go outside to like a gas barbecue, or you see heat coming off a road. That's what it looks like. So pay attention to those sort of things too, guys, because if that's what you're seeing, if you guys see it too, then I'm going crazy. No, I'm not going crazy. I know that. But like, yeah. Seeing a ghost, that's seeing energy. This one saw a ghost the other week. I suppose it's just different forms. I mean, whatever it was doing, it didn't want to be seen, but I could see it. So it was like, could you imagine? My friend was like, could you imagine how much, like how tripped out it would be? It was like thinking it's not going to get seen. It's on invisible mode for a reason. It doesn't want to get seen. And it's like, I can see. It was like, damn it. But yeah. All right. So I've got here, Dre. Hi, will I find new love this month? I feel that you are someone that wears your heart on your sleeve, and you get very much used and abused by a lot of people that you get with, because these people are very nice to your face and they don't make it known that they're using you or they're treating you in a certain way because they're very good at manipulation, so to speak. Be careful of that, because I feel that you could run into someone like that again, quite possibly quite soon. But if you pull yourself up and notice the red flags and do something about the red flags a lot sooner than you normally would, then I feel that you'll attract the next one quite quickly, which will be a lot more successful. All right, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much. I won't give up. Good. Happy to hear that. Yeah. Samantha Madigan. Hey, Brianna, do you see my daughter being okay? Yes. Physically, she will be okay, but I just think that this is something that she's got to go through at the moment. I'm making sure that she's quite defiant, or she's being she's rebellious in a way. Like, she doesn't want to do what she's told. Or if you tell her no, don't do something, she'll just go and do it anyway. But she's going to be fine. Honestly, she's not going to be in any physical danger, but emotionally, she's going to be a bit how you're going. But just be there for her and don't push it if she doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, but she's going to be fun. I fully see that. Okay, Jessica. Oh my God, yes, it's a 2-story home and color beige inside. Nailed it! Yay! Awesome. Oh, sounds beautiful. I'd love to own like a new modern home one day. That'd be great. Here we go. Another one. Then I did see a big land. Then building a home. So we're moving a 2-story home, and then in 2 years getting a land, building another home. That's cool. You guys will be quite comfortable financially. So I think you just, you've got one hell of a good, a good holiday coming up, I suppose, because you've just got to be like in a vacation home. All right, so we've got Gerard, Nonna, Messi. Are you getting? Hang on. When you see me getting acceptance for a university, and which country do you see I will get for both university and my career? I got rejections from many universities. Well, it just means that they weren't the uni for you. There is going to be someone at a university that is going to accept you because they're going to have much more reasonable standards, not like IQ of 1,010. Do you know what I mean? And there's more options there for people to actually, study more things as well. So I do see that happening for you. All right, so yeah. Sorry, I'm just going through all the comments again. Make sure that you share me out, please. That would be wonderful. Share me out. Thank you, Brianni. Hang on, Samantha Madigan here. Thank you, Brianni. You're so spot on with my daughter. I really do need that, not push things with her. Look, okay. Your daughter's not somebody who can communicate properly. When I say she can communicate, she can talk. But when it comes to explaining things in an articulate enough way for people to understand, it's not something she's yet to have been able to work out. Does that make sense? So when that does happen, she'll be a lot more in tune. But I feel that there's, she's just going through this time at the moment, but it's going to make her into even a more phenomenal person than what she already is. I promise you. Because somebody that hasn't been through crap, someone that doesn't go through this stuff, do not give a shit about others usually. They just, I've had a good life, and I'm happy for people that have had a good life. I really am. Like it's good, and like it's rare that people can have a good and happy childhood, but it is still possible. But it's all to do with the issues that they put themselves through too, Sam. Okay, people need to, and if you can teach your daughter this at a young age, people need to take responsibility for the role they play in their own suffering. So teach her that young, because I feel like if you can get that into her head now, you're going to save her years of problems. I hope this helps. All right, so Gerard, what country is it going to be in, please? Oh, okay, so I feel that it could be a European country, but it's going to be a pretty, not hard uni to get into, but it'll be quite nice. Okay, be quite nice. All right, so here, Jesse Cat Scissor Hands. I'll try and travel to go to Australia, but the spiders scare me. Don't let it scare you, honestly. It's just, if they come out at you, make sure you run, because they run really, really fast. And yeah, they've got big pincers. And no, I'm kidding. I'm full on kidding. They're spiders. They don't give it. They just want to stay in their nest. But yeah, probably use a bit of morphine if you need to. But don't be scared to come here because of that. Honestly, I can't stand spiders. I can't stand mice. I can't stand half the bloody things that live in this country. But I was born here. I can't really escape it, can I? So yeah, that's all right. Like, mind you, your version of of something could be this big, where over here it could be like this, but it's like, the Amazon, like ginormous breeds of wildlife. All right. Yes, I am doing cards today. I'm just doing intuitive readings and answering questions so people can share. Yeah, I am. I've got my cards next to me. So did you want card readings? So I've got heaps of different decks. Like, if you want me to show you guys, I can. Yeah, kill some time. I still haven't learned these ones yet, but they're still pretty. They'll be my my what's the word? Prized possession ones when I do learn how to do it intuitively. But I'm getting there with the psychic, the Illuminati tarot ones. I'm not really an oracle. Whoa, I'm not really an oracle reader much. I don't really use my oracle card, but I do use them sometimes. But yeah, we've got a whole heap of stuff. So let me know what you guys want. I do any type of reading. I want to see, like, past life reading, aura reading, energy reading, photo reading. Yeah. So we've got Amy Joelle Freeman. My friend Derek is going through a horrible divorce, and there's been a lot of mental abuse. I believe from her and her family towards him. The vehicles that he thought he had brought are missing, and 3-wheel business he thought he owned. My intuition is that she created that stuff, and it doesn't really exist. It don't exist really, but the truth will come out. The truth always comes out. People that are loud and obnoxious are usually the ones that are, same with lies. The truth will always sit quietly, but it will always come out at the end. So if people have taken your stuff, you can actually get it. If you've got proof of it, obviously with the police and their wonderful job over here. I don't know what's like over there with you guys, but yeah, we have to take a lot of evidence if someone's been doing something to us or, harassing us or bullying, whatever. If we need to go to the police for something, it's like, someone's cut my leg off. Have you got evidence of that? Well, yeah, missing a leg. That's just an example of it's never enough. Never enough. All right, so would love a general on the cards, but you pick the cards. Jess, really? No, I'm not picking the cards. You can pick the cards. You want the reading, you can pick the cards. I'm the one on the live side, and I'll just decide. No, you can decide. You just tell me what you want. I've got these two, and I've got these ones as well. I bought these not long ago. They're the Goddess Tarot ones, but like every tarot deck that you get are different. They're all different. This is I haven't really learned these ones yet, but I'll show you anyway. So you've got the Goddess Tarot. So you've got all the goddesses, all of the goddesses that there's the major arcana like the Star, but then you've got the Queen and all that kind of stuff. But each suite is like they've got different names for them as well, and each suite represents like a goddess. It's crazy. It's really cool. It's a bit. I think when I get used to them, it's a lot easier for me to learn about them. So I spend a lot of time with. Jess, really, no. I just said you're not learning. I'm not going to read from this one because I'm just going to show you. I'm still learning these ones. Okay, but still learning these ones. So when I do read intuitively, I've never read Goddess Tarot cards before, so I need to learn about them first. Do you know what I mean? They are different. So you got the Prince here, Prince of Cups, which is that card here. They're very they're beautifully detailed, gorgeous artwork, but it's I don't know enough about the background of them, I suppose, to use them fully yet. So once I tune with their energy and kind of resonate with them a bit more and practice with them a bit more, then I will. But yeah. I will pull cards for you, though. Wait me 2 seconds to put my entire world away. Place it there. Get this book off my lap. Get that off my lap. And we'll use these ones here. So Tattoo Tarot, as always. Right, so Jessica, you like to give me a challenge. You certainly did by asking me to use that deck. I haven't even read anyone from that deck yet. I've just bought that deck. So my favorite cards. Well, the ones that I know the best are these ones. The ones I've been using the entire time. All right, so Kiara Riley, are you able to tell me when I'll meet someone? You've got a bit of work to do on yourself first, sweetie, because when you actually, I'm not saying that you're not comfortable in who you are, but I feel that the self-love is not entirely up there with where it should be. And whilst that's happening, you're going to just keep repeating the same things with the same people in different bodies. Okay, so I can pull some cards for you, though, if you're about that matter. So let me just shuffle. Hang on a second. You see that one? Okay, so the Fool. Because you're so focused on meeting somebody, you're going to miss out on opportunities around you to actually get with a really nice guy, because he might not physically be the type of guy that you normally go for. But I do feel that he'd be spiritually and emotionally quite good for you. But you're focusing on someone that might not want you. And I don't mean to be, that came out really bad. Bree, I know that was terrible. I'm sorry. But like, he might not want to be with you. Sorry, that was really bad wording. I'm so rude. Where are my manners? But yeah, it will basically mean that because of that, you want somebody else, but that person doesn't see you the same way. So I feel that that could be why you're so, I don't want anyone else. I want this person. But while you're wanting this person, there's so many better people out there wanting to be more than happy to have you. You know what I mean? So I hope this helps, love. I'll pull on a couple of cards for you, though. 2 more. All right. I hate it when that happens. They all fall out. All right. So we've got 4 cards. 5 cards. All right. So I don't feel that those 3 actually resonate. So I'm going to use these 2 because I do feel that these 2 resonate. Now, as these 2 have come up together, right, you're going through suffering and have gone through a lot of suffering in order to get where you are when it comes to how fruitful you are with your intuition and how much you do know about, intuitively. If you were to really tap into all of this, you'd have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge. And I feel that, you have a lot of healing to do because you haven't obviously dealt with a lot of stuff or some of the stuff, even if it's some of the stuff that you haven't dealt with, not all of it, but I do feel like you do deal with some of it. But when you're ready and when it's not exactly convenient for you, you have to be in a certain mindset in order to do it properly, which is understandable. Okay. But once this is done, you're gonna reap the rewards, hun. You're gonna have a lot of good luck. Okay. So, and that's kind of like a reward from God because you've done so well in your, in the what's the word? Conscious. What is it? Group masses. Do you know what I mean? You've done really well, and I feel that you're going to be very influential. All right. So I know that's kind of irrelevant, but I'm just going to say what I get. All right. So, any messages from Andrew from Heaven, babe? Do you feel anything? Beer. I feel like he's got a very cold beverage. Not very strong in alcoholic taste though, but he's like one. It's like. It's really hard to explain how time works. So when it comes to what they'd be like, doing over there is in comparison to time here, it's very hard to understand. But I do feel that when it comes to beer, he wasn't a big drinker, or if he wasn't, then he's tasted something over in heaven now and he doesn't mind the taste of it. You can pretty much access whatever you want over there. That's what I believe anyways. So, he's saying it's so good to just be living worry-free, stress-free. Like, I did not think it would be this nice to just have nothing to worry about. Because I always wondered when I was around, what would life be like if I didn't have nothing to do? I just saw a giant mouse go behind the fish tank. That was really creepy. But yeah, sorry to just break that up there. But yeah, you do have he's a bit of a character. Definitely a character. And I feel that this beer that he's got, I'm seeing 4 X's, but there was something, he diluted it with something. He was never, whether he had a bad experience with alcohol once, there was something that happened that made him just, there's only like 2 or 3 drinks that he can really handle because of the taste. But let me know. All right, so I've read for you, sweetie. I just read for you then. Samantha, Megan, thanks, Brianna. That's my daughter. Fantastic. Glad I connected to her then for you. Beautiful. So Susie Jones, hi, can I ask, will I be moving soon and can I have a goddess card, please? Okay, all right. So I guess you guys are pushing me to just learn these damn things anyway. So, all right, fine, we'll use the goddess tattoo tarot. No, there's no such thing as the goddess tattoo tarot. That's just me confusing the 2 cards. Text the cards. This is the tattoo tarot. I'll get the goddess one in a second. Hang on. All right, so okay. I'm just going to do my best to just try and remember the tarot correspondence. I'm not going to go by the pictures. I'm actually going to just read what I'm seeing on the, like, say, for example, the Princess of Swords or the Fortune, or you get the gist. Okay, I'm going to try and get the energy from the words, not the picture itself, because I'm pretty okay with the memory on tarot correspondence. Susie, first card you got here is the 7 of Swords. And the next one you've got here is the 6 of Cups. Now, these 2 cards do coincide because I do feel that you're not going anywhere with anything at the moment and you are not going to get where you want to be. You will, but this is where you're at this current stage and you feel that you're picking up all the pieces. It's almost like you're fixing everything that everyone almost breaks. And it's like you get all people's damaged stuff and you fix it up, and it's like you're not taking care of yourself though. So you forget to take care of things that you need to take care of, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But in saying that, you're going to reap the rewards once you start to take care of yourself a lot better and you start to actually, come out of a bad mindset sometimes, because you're very high vibrational, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I feel that you can get stuck in a bit of a low vibe and it can be hard to bring you up. So I feel like that's kind of where this card's coming in. This helps. I really do. Mind you, though, I've never used these, so bear with me. But if, yeah. Okay. Okay, I didn't read a card for you, right? I was just changing a second. You didn't read a card. What one didn't I get right? That's okay. Honestly, I can't get it wrong sometimes. Gee. Whoa, I think my fish just tried to jump out of the tank. But yeah, let me know. And Daniel, what do you expect coming for the next few months? Are you about, okay, I'm not going to ask if you're about to break down because you're obviously coming to me for that question, but I feel like you're about to break down in your car or it's just happened. But I feel like that you need to keep your services up and topped up and everything taken care of because I do see you broken down on the side of the road. Whether that's not just running out of fuel, I do feel like there's something mechanically wrong with the car or has been or will be. Either way, get it checked. Just get it checked. All right, so Bree, I left for a few. Was changing that you didn't read a card for me, right? I'm not really sure what you mean. Did I get the card wrong? Oh well, if I got the card wrong. Oh well. If I did, or if I got something else right, I'm just gonna wait for you to reply. All right, so what have we got here? May I have a card? May I please have a card from whatever deck you're comfortable with, please. Your favorite deck. My favorite deck. Yeah, I like people on the spot. I'll just use my tattoo tarot, not my tattoo, my psychic tarot ones. I love using these ones recently. Okay, but I am drawn to actually use these tonight too. So it's like the Starseed Oracle and the Work Your Life. But when I get my Egyptian tarot cards, once I learn how to use those and connect with them and actually read them properly, I will be using those on my lives instead of these ones. Okay? Aprende? Awesome stuff. Cool beans. So, okay. Oh, okay. So you couldn't hear the card that I was reading because your son was yelling. Okay, Jess. Well, then you're gonna have to just wait till the end of the live to go back. I'm sorry, girl, because I can't remember what I said. All right. So. Oh, okay. Zoe Anderson. Bree, you got distracted when you were about to read for Jessica and pulled the cards for Kiara instead. Did I? I could be a bit of a disorganized person up here, can't I? All right. So do I still need to read for Jessica then? I do, don't I? You know what? I'm going to have to go back to the live anyway, but I'll just listen to you guys and trust you guys because I can't remember what I'm talking about sometimes, especially when I'm, as Leslie calls it, in flight. So you didn't see your card reading. Well, I don't actually know if the cards I read were for you, so we're going to have to just jump off this live soon or whenever we get off and just go have a look. And if we don't, well, I'll just pull some cards for you now. How's that sound? How's that sound? Jessie Cat. But I'm going to use these ones. Okay? These ones. So thank you for that, Zoe. If you guys can just keep me in line sometimes like that because I'm up here on solo and I can get very derailed in my train of thought sometimes just because of what comes through. So thank you, Zoe. Good girl. All right, so Jessica, I want to use these Starseed Oracle on you. Okay, I don't use these very often. I've used them a couple of times in some of my lives, but yes, just give me 2 seconds. Grab a drink. Okay, so Jessica, I'm going to get you some cards. All right. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. First one you got is the Blue Flame, Spontaneous Awakening, Activation, and Integration. I like to call it Galactivation because galactic, I'm a galactic nut. So, every time I see activation, it's Galactivation. So, yeah, going a bit through a bit of Galactivation. I can't even say properly, but yeah, and integration time, which means you're going to actually expand and you're going to start to do your own thing. I do see that you're going to be one of the new teachers or the new healers in the in one of the few waves of light workers that I think Dolores Cannon. I'm not too sure of her name, but she does talk about it. I've actually watched the live, not that live, but that video once, but can't even pronounce her name right. Sorry, Dolores, if that's your name. If you ever watch this, I don't feel that you will be moving to another country, but if you do, or if you can't, it will be interstate and it will be in a very different part of the country because you wanted something very big with the change. You wanted something, new scenery. So, yeah, if you can be a bit more patient, I feel that you'll get where you want to be in that country that you want to be in. But if you want to get something now, you're not going to have much of a choice in what you get, unfortunately. So, all right. So, validation, just Susie Jones, absolutely spot on through life, lots of damaged people and scenarios. Spot on again. And I do need to take care of myself and my mindset. I currently have a situation at work that I have allowed to drain me extremely. Thank you. I just want to shut the brain down and go to sleep. If I could auto-hypnotize you right now, I'd be like, go to sleep, snap my fingers, you'd be asleep. So, all right, well, wouldn't that be cool to be able to do that? But then, yeah, I'd be scared of people having power over me, making me sleep when I'm tired like that. So you need to just rest and make sure that you eat more veggies and eat more healthy food, because I feel that when it comes to veggies, and I'm such a hypocrite when I say this, because I know what it feels like when your body's craving something, even if it's carrot or even if it's broccoli or something like that, because I love carrot and broccoli. But do you know what I mean? It's good salt. It's vegetables. I don't need to educate you on vegetables, Susie. But I think that you just need to start looking after yourself and what you're eating a little bit better, okay? All right. I'll come back to you, sweetie. I've actually got to pull another card for Jessica. I haven't actually finished with her yet. All right. Jessica, another one card for you. All right. Oh, no, I just had 3 fall out for you then, which is fair enough. Okay, so the first card you got here is, this is what the card says. It says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Okay, so I think that would probably resonate with situations that you're in at the moment. Okay. Because I feel like it's very chaotic for you at the moment. All right. But you got your star family, and I feel that you are also someone to go outside and look up at nighttime. Go outside and look up, guys. I'm telling you, you'll see so much stuff in the sky. It's crazy. Okay. But you've got your star family. You're a team of souls who can call into support. All right. The next one you've got here is portal. So you got two more cards you got. So you got portal, you got doors are opening, and you decide rewards. Wild card. So don't allow this opportunity to go anywhere because you want to miss it, or because you have anxiety, you don't want to go out, you don't want to do anything. I feel that you need to embrace things as they come to you, okay? The next one you've got here is big picture thinking. That's got something to do with your house, I feel, as well, on a personal level, but I feel that you get, inspired easily. You have big, beautiful ideas when you have a good idea in front of you. Does that make sense? So I hope this helps, okay? Right. Lisa Houston, I'll get back to you now, okay? So, yes, thank you for keeping me on track, guys. I'm a bit of a, not wild card, but yeah. All right, so back to your card. So my card reading from your favorite deck. This must be such an entertaining thing for you guys to watch, honestly. Like, I don't mean to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I'm ADHD and I just forget and I just talk about something else. But remind me and I'll go back to it. I'm a bit of a klutz like that, okay? So, Lisa, I'll just use my other cards here with you. You have a specific question, Dal? That'd be great. Okay. Don't get distracted, Bree. I'll try not to, guys, okay? I'll try not to. It's like, butterfly. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. It's like it's my attention span. It's not, probably it matches the equivalent of a Vegemite sandwich sometimes, and I'm sorry about that, okay? Didn't get distracted. Lisa, reading, okay? I've got cards for you, okay? So ready? Moving on is the first thing that you've got here, okay? I don't read on health, Lisa, I'm sorry. But moving on, as you asked that, this card came out, okay? So you hang on to the past so much because it's like the only memory that you have of someone if they pass away is a sad memory if that's the only memory that you've got, but you can get, it doesn't have to be that way. I feel that you just need to tie up loose ends and make sure that things are going. I'm not talking about death in particular. I'm just talking about in general, like moving on in life in general. I feel that you need to just tie up loose ends before you do take your next adventure, because if you don't, it's just going to come back and bite you in the ass again. And again, and again, and again, and again. Promise you. Trust me, take it from a hard learner who just doesn't, take her own advice or, learn easily. I'm going to save you the hassle. Next one I've got for you, Lisa, here is, all right, so you've got material, spiritual prosperity. You're going through even more of an awakening at the moment, and I feel that the abilities that you've got are going to heighten, and they're going to keep heightening. You're going to be able to see things better, hear things better, know more information. You know what I mean? Things are going to start to look up for you. It's going to be really good. I'll pull one more, and then I want to move on, okay? All right, so the last card for you, Lisa, you've got here is the Triumph. You've got what I'm picking up with you is you're anxious as hell. Like, you don't want to go out and do anything, which I'm exactly the same, so no judgment at all. I don't ever judge. But I feel that you are overcoming that. And I feel that you're overcoming that in ways that you didn't ever think was possible because you didn't give yourself enough of a chance. But you're doing that now, and you're going to go a long way. It's the Triumph card. Okay, so please keep me updated and validated with that. That would be great. I can't stand coming out here to do readings and not get validated. So please give me one if you can. So Susanna O'Neill, could I please have a card after Lisa? Thank you, love and light. Yes, you can, because I didn't get distracted and forget Lisa's reading again. But you guys love me, so it's okay. You're not going to get cranky with me and leave. Susanna, I've got for you discontent and boredom. Okay, I feel that things are not happening for you the way that you want them to, and I feel that they're not happening as quickly as you want them to. But patience is important right now. It's the most critical time of whatever you're doing, because I feel that it's either the beginning stages or the final stages. That's the best thing I can say. And I hope that resonates. I really do. All right, so don't get distracted, Bree. See, I didn't, but I can't, honestly. You just, say something fly past. I'll just a bit simple sometimes. I'm sorry. Okay, Susie Jones. Yep, I'm on a pumpkin craving kind of week at the moment. Good. Well, listen to your body. If you've got cravings, unless it's chocolate and sugar and energy drinks, then you don't need it. But if it's healthy things and your body is craving specifically healthy things, it's because you need it. Okay. Okay, Natasha, thank you. Patience is sure my obstacle. Ha, same here, man. I've got no patience. I've got no patience. It's like, you know what? I'm learning to be patient, and this is why the universe tests me so damn much, so that I can learn patient. I'm in Aries. I've got no patience. Okay, so Jessica, she goes, Bree, Bree, I love you, Bree. You're the coolest person. You remind me of myself. That's probably why we got along so well, to be honest. But yeah, thank you. Damn you, Red Bull's not healthy for me. Dude, Coke is not healthy for anybody either. I used to drink a lot of V and a lot of Rockstar. Still drink a lot of Rockstar, but yeah. I think yeah. You're not healthy for me. Yeah, you know what? My healthy breakfast is getting up and having a coffee with a Tim Tam. Biting each end off a Tim Tam and sucking it through the Tim Tam to make it nice and melted for me in my coffee. And then go outside for a cigarette. So, yeah. All right. So, what have we got here? Suzanne, did I pull a card for you? I think I did, but can you let me know? Because as I said, I've got a shocking memory. And if I didn't, then I'll pull one for you. Okay, Amy, can you please have, may I please have a card from the deck you feel drawn to me? Look, you know what? I'm just going to keep this deck open because I don't want to have to open 60,000 decks, forget about them, and when I got to stand up, kicking them all over the lounge room floor. So, I'll pull a few for you, Amy. All right, so had a few fall out then. Okay, so the first card you've got, Amy, is choose wisely. Don't go and drink poison just because you're thirsty. Not good, okay? Not good. All right, obstacles and challenges. You're going to have a lot of these as you go, but you have the strength to overcome it. You're going to make it, and you're going to overcome it, okay? But just don't be afraid to reach out to people that you know are there, because I feel that recently you've had a good group come into your life, or you've had a good couple of people come into your life that you can trust, okay? Then you've got the firm foundation. That's the firm foundation that you would be wanting to build with these people and your fans and your followers, okay, and your friends. This is also the light, okay? You're here for a reason. You just need to know that you're worth everything. Don't feel that you are worthless because of what is going on. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention the M word here on live. Okay? I'm going to... Damn, Red Bulls. Okay, so Lisa, thanks, Bree. I'm finding my voice ripe old age of 55. It's always been a quiet achiever. I don't like going out, but I'm pushing myself and actually enjoying it. That's good. That's really good. Like, honestly, I'm trying really hard to do the same thing, but it's like I'm on a timer. I've got about 20 minutes before I get to the shops, get the shits, want to go home, and I'm just not enjoying my time anymore. And it's I think that's anxiety. I can't, like, with big crowds, I get very overwhelmed easily. But I'm trying as well, and it does help over time. So good work. You just got to keep trying. You're never going to get good at anything unless you try or practice. Okay. So moving on to the next person. Thank you, Bree. It totally does love and light. Fantastic news. Glad to hear that. Have not ever had an energy drink. Good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way, because they rot your teeth. My teeth look nice. I've got a fair few holes, and I don't want to go to the dentist, but I'm not going to talk to you about my cavities. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next person to do their reading. Jessica, this is does Joe coming home later with McDonald's breakfast? Oh my gosh, the pancakes are the best. Bree, do I drink coffee? Yes, of course I drink coffee. I was just going to take a sip of the coffee cup, be a smart aleck, and as well. No, I don't drink coffee. But yes, I do. I love coffee. Lisa Housen, same. Cool. Awesome. I'm glad that resonated with you then. Fantastic. Zoe Anderson, I would love a card pull, please. No dramas at all. Now, guys, if I miss anyone, have I forgotten anybody? Because if I have, please let me know so I don't forget them, because I feel really bad. I don't mean to. I've just got a very simple mind, and if I see a comment that needs to be, I'm drawn to answer first, or if it's an answer to a question I've already asked, you get the gist of it. I'm just going to keep rambling otherwise. But yeah, everyone's done. I think they are. Yeah. Thank you for that. Just making sure, because I hate getting into another reading and everyone's like, well, you forgot me. It's like, yeah, okay, all right. Well, we'll just, yeah, okay, cool. So, Zoe, I'll pull some for you. All right. Please like and share me around, guys. Come on. Don't just sit there and be fringe dwellers. Make sure you share me out, please. All right, so. So you've got Zoe. I feel that there's someone that you still need to cut off, and you haven't. I feel like you've done everything. You've done everything with doing that, but I feel there's one that you haven't, and you've almost second questioned as to why you shouldn't, and it was probably the most toxic one that you left in your life. Does that make sense? And if it doesn't, let me know, because it will definitely be for somebody else, but I do feel like it is for you. It's almost like you've heard a story, or you've heard something about somebody, and then you go and ask about it. You know within your own heart that what you've heard is true, but you're going to choose to believe the one that you heard the rumor about, because, like, do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. I'm not saying you in particular, but just people in general, okay? But yeah. So, Zoe, you've got Harmony, which is your first card, all right? You've got Partnership and Alliances here, okay? Things are going to start getting better and easier, but you need to start trusting people a little bit more, okay? The next card you've got here is the Solar Plexus Chakra, which is actually what regulates your emotions. It actually helps you regulate your emotions, and that's why we sometimes feel sick, okay? But yeah, that's why we feel sick, when we've got a lot of emotions going on and we can't process them a lot. So when that's blocked, or if it's very overwhelmingly, stirred up, that's when we can, really not thrive. We survive, but we don't thrive, okay? But yeah, I hope this helps. At least as you remind me of Dory from Finding Nemo. Oh, I'm definitely a Dory. Actually, you know what? I went to the fish shop the other day. See, this is a classic example where you're very much right, but don't start calling me Dory. Well, actually, no, that's just insulting my intelligence. But yeah, you remind me of Dory from Finding Nemo. Big heart, want to help everyone, funny and kind-hearted. Yes. Funny you say that, because when I was making my aquascape, when she goes, escape, when she's trying to find Nemo, well, I'm just putting my aquascape together, going aquascape or something shit like that. But yeah, and then I'm like, hang on, Dory. And I said to Harley, do you remember Dory? And she's like, he goes, yeah. And I said, and I explained just what I explained to you. I'm not doing it again because I'm not embarrassed myself, but yeah. Oh, Jessica, have you done something with your hair lately? Are you kidding, girl? Look at the regrowth, man. It's horrible. I need to go to the hairdresser, but I don't trust any of the hairdressers because they just don't give me the care that I need for my hair. Like, I completely killed my hair. I had beautiful hip-length hair. I bleached it all. It looked fantastic, though, mind you, because I got the color I wanted. But yeah, I need to get to another hairdresser that's going to take care of my hair. But yeah, thank you for noticing. I guess I haven't noticed yet. So what it is, except for the horrible chunks of brown there. I wish I could do it, girl. Look, I would have done really well if I didn't try and do my regrowth. I managed to get a very even color. I was white blonde, like actually white blonde. And the only person who's been able to achieve that, even though I'm not a hairdresser at all, was me. No hairdresser has been able to actually achieve that because I don't know why they don't leave it in. I don't know, but I'm happy to, please just make sure that you get me back to white blonde. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. And it looks no different. Oh God, hair is expensive. But yeah, I've got here 59 minutes. So my time's up. I don't actually have to stay on here anymore if I don't get any more comments. The bottom's more ashy. Girlfriend, if you'd seen how, you know what? Don't even worry about it. It's I just need to get to a hairdresser. I'll put it that way. Thank you though. I can pull it off if it looks, a bit ashy, but I haven't really done anything to it. I've just been washing it with Olaplex and Biotin Enforcer. Anyways, I'm not going to start rambling on about hair because that'll be another hour that'll be up here, and it's just like, what is this girl doing? But I'm going to go, and I'm going to catch you on the flip side. But if you guys have any questions or need anything, then please don't hesitate to hit me up. Love you all. Bye.